Yo, what's up, y'all? TGB Tone back in the building. Starting my new series on my 6'2", 195 corner, Alijah Axel. This is our second year at North Carolina. Last year we was at South Alabama, and boy, chat. Charged up game. We had us about 12 picks on the season, but we was ass. We was ass, chat. I think we finished the season like 4-8, 4-7. One of those. I can't remember how many exact games you play in college, but we finished the season on one of those. But now we at a school that can make a little bit more noise. We in the ACC, and I'm gonna show y'all what we can do. Let's get it in. And now we're on a new series, 1st and 10. We're already up 21-0 in the first quarter, so got a good lead. This is something last year at South Alabama we never had. Every game was close or we was getting blown out. Now we're on 2nd and 14. I'm the high safety right now. I'm just trying to come in and make sure there's not no pass plays going on, and then trusting my team to help on the run. I feel like 27 is good. There's a lot of mechanical little bugs. I hope they fix soon though. And like me personally, I feel like for defenders, we still don't really move as fluid as we should for a game that, like, this is their third game now. They had 25, 26, and now 27. And I feel like we still move pretty robotically on defense sometimes, and I still don't like the rate at which the offense catches the ball. These niggas catch everything, y'all. But now we on 1st down, trying to come down and get a little hit, and I whiff on the hit, man. Like little stuff like that. I just be wanting to know like why the game registers your hit stick so late sometimes, but it is what it is. 2nd and inches, they picking that up, and now we're getting into the second quarter. I got the tight end on this play, and really QB doing a little rollout, and I see where he wants to throw the ball. I thought I was gonna sit there and get a little pick, but we really didn't even go for the ball like that for real. And I'm really wondering with the meter this year, can we get more interceptions on stuff like that? Like if we time it, like I don't know if I would have greened that, would I had a better effort for the ball or what? But that's really one thing I want to see this year is like, can we get better interception animations this year with the meter? But now we're on 3rd and 9. Looks like we have a bunch trip set this way, and I'm just playing my zone. I wanted him to throw that out to the flats, but he got sacked. So we're getting off the field, and as y'all see, we up 28-0 right now against UCF, looking good. Now we got 1st and 10 in the red zone. They got some really good field position right here, so we gotta try to limit this to at least a field goal. And you see they running a little quick screen with the running back on that quick. They only get 1 yard, and we on to the next play. We seeing this bunch formation with this trips again. This is a goal line though, so I'm playing right here, feet on the goal line, and just trying to read that quarterback. And see, one thing I really do like about being in North Carolina more than South Alabama that I'm noticing is my defense helps me a lot more. I don't feel like I have to make every play. We're on 3rd and 9. He's an empty. And let's see what he goes. Nowhere to go with that ball. Sack. That's what we love to see. So, like I said, when we started this series, we wanted to limit them to 3. And that's exactly what we did when we got off the field. New series, 1st and 10. Unless we're running some cover 2 invert here, because I have this hard flat right now, and I run the ball. And how many yards? They get about 4 yards. Another thing that I realized on this game a lot too is the run defense really isn't the best. A lot of times I have to blitz somebody or just know to be in the run fits a lot, just to make sure that we don't give up a lot of big plays in the run. And also same with the QBs. You have to put a QB spot out there a lot because the QBs can't scramble this year. But 3rd and 7, we see them back with this bunch trip set. He wanted to throw a quick screen, but now he's running the ball, and we cause a fumble. I'm not exactly sure if they're... Actually, no, they didn't credit us for a forced fumble, but we was in the vicinity of that, chat. I'm taking it. We was there. We was making something happen, charge to the game. So I'm going to take it. So now you see we have 40-3, and we still have 3 minutes left, really 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter. So let's see if we can get some more points on the board before we go to halftime. Now it's 3rd and 6. 3 minutes left in this first half. I feel like they're gonna take a shot soon. We're on cover 3, but we're sending a blitz with it. And I see this tight end running up the seam. Thought he was gonna try to throw it right there, but he didn't even get the chance. And that's a sack, y'all boys. 4th and 11, 41-3. I'm very interested to see how long coach lets us play in the second half. And they did just get like they got a safety, so we're right back on the field. 1st and 10. Let's see what we can do. And he takes a shot. Oh man. And really that's on me. I have to get deeper in my drop and help my corner over the top of that. But at the same time, we also could have had a potential pick off that ricochet. So, and they run a screen right here, and I'm on that. So me to fill that alley, we coming down, making that tackle. 3rd and 2. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. 3rd and 2. Let's see what they can do. And they run the ball, and he's short 4 inches. Oh, and it's crazy. I thought they would try to go for it right there, but like they're gonna take their points. I mean, or up by a lot right now. I don't think 3 would really change the board or anything like that. So I'm surprised they didn't go for that. So now we're into that second half. It's 2nd and 14, and we press him while we're in this tempo too, seeing if we can get hands on those receivers. And like he's running a little quick underneath route, and they get about 7 yards right there, which isn't too bad. We can live with that, especially now we're on 3rd and 7, so we know they have to pass right here. And we're running cover 3 into this trips that they're running. We got a QB scrambling. And let's say the QB's gonna take a shot. And shout out to my DB right there. I can't see what number that was, but that's a good play on the ball, boy. 1st and 10, they're throwing the ball over the middle. And I believe this play is on me. I was supposed to have that middle field right there. And then even worse, I go for the peanut punch and he gets some extra yards. That's just one of the things that's at safety. You got to take good angles. You got to make sure everything you do, you're just taking good angles because you're the last resort. You mess up, it's a TD. But then we come down 2nd and 10. They just tried to run the ball on 1st down. They didn't really get any yards. Let's see what they do on 2nd and 10. It looks like they're finna throw the ball quickly out to their running back, and we just got to get to the ball and make that tackle. And we get it behind the stick, so now it's 3rd and 13. And once again, looks like UCF really likes this trips formation, this bunch trips formation. And we're just running cover 2 to that side. They run them screens again, and we just got to come make them tackles. I really wanted them to come run that alley. I was going to try to get a hit stick. But now it's 4th and 6. Let's get off the field. I want to see real quick if they go for a field goal or do they just punt the ball. Let's see what they do. Now we're 1st and 10. They did end up getting 3 points on our last possession. And they have this trips to us, so we're running cover 3 this way. And I see this post by 1, and I'm on it. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Shout out QJB, the user. Charged up getting that as our first pick at North Carolina. Hopefully that's the start of many on the season. And that basically was a game for me, chat, because once we got to the 4th quarter, coach took everybody out. So we ended up beating UCF 41-11. And this was a pretty dominant win. I never seen nothing last year when I was at South Alabama. No win ever like this. Every game was close as hell. So it feels good to come to a school and get a dominant win. Even though it wasn't against like a top ACC team or anything like that, it's still a good win for us to build off of. And we come out here and had a pick our first game. We're going to jump right into week 2 against Purdue. Right now I'm at 81 overall. So one thing I would say about this game, you're definitely going to get the real experience of like being a lower overall, having to really upgrade your player, and really just being in that grind of trying to grind out your player and really get your badges and everything. But right now we 1st and 10 at Purdue. Boy, their stadium look nice. Let's make some plays today. First play is a pass play. Dumbing it down to his running back for about 8 yards. We come down and tackle that. Second and 2. Well, we have the tight end right here. We're in man coverage. I'm not gonna lie, man is not my strong suit. I think I have a 60-man coverage, and they're testing it early. And oh my goodness, I green the catch, but I guess I'm not in phase of the ball. That's one thing I really have questions on this year. If we green the catch, why am I not automatically going to get the ball? But either way, we're not running cover 3, and the QB trying to run, and bam, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Let's make up for that play that we just fucked up on. Coach, I got you. I know I just gave up a big play, but I'm going to get it right back. Force fumble early in the game. And let's see if our offense can do something with the ball. Now, we did end up getting 3 points when the offense got the ball. So now we up 3-0, and it's 3rd and 3. And running some man coverage right here. Hopefully we can get out the field and give offense back the ball. I'm just sitting back on my half of the field. And look at this QB running. Oh, and I can't stand that. They got to protect the money, I guess, though. But they always want to go for that weak-ass slide. And the one thing I really realized this year is you have to have a lot of QB spies or just hope that your blitz gets home because the QBs will scramble this year. And on 1st and 10, he's taking another short check down only for about a yard. You're not really going to get much with that. Now we on 2nd and 9, running this cover 3 again to this doubles formation. And he's running like you're in a quick slant right there. And we get them on 3rd and inches. Now let's really see what they do right here. It's really whatever they want to do, they can run or throw. But they see we come out in empty. So we're blitzing this. Hopefully don't give up anything to the QB like a run or anything. And we get a sack. That blitz gets home. And that's how we end the first quarter. 1st and 10. First series of the second quarter. And they running the ball our way. We get in there and make a good little tackle. 2nd and 5. One thing I do not like, I feel like the running backs always be falling forward in this game. 2nd and 5. Running cover 3. They really could run. And that's what they do. And the QB tries to keep it. And we get them for a 5-yard loss. So now I run and cover 3 again to the strip formation. Y'all see we got that tight end right there, so we got to watch him, especially running up the seam. That's one thing that could beat this cover 3. And we're just sitting in our drop, watching that middle of the field. And I thought he was going to try to throw it to the tight end, but he ended up checking it down and getting that first down. Now we got 2nd and 10, running cover 3. I got this little flats right here. And he throws it to the flats. I'm going to make a tackle and whiff on the tackle. That's one thing I got to really focus on this year is really my angles. Because, nigga, if your angles are not right, you will miss. And one thing I'm going to start doing is y'all going to see progressively throughout the series, I am going to start cut sticking a lot more so I don't miss as many tackles. But y'all see on 3rd and 6 right there, we was in single high and we get a sack and we get off the field. Now we winding down on the first half. Our offense did score, so now we up 13-0. And we coming down making a big tackle right there, a good little hit stick. And you're running hurry up because, you know, they're now in 2-minute offense. And we're pressing right here with our corners running this single high. I want to see if he throws the ball and the QB is scrambling. That is one thing that is very vulnerable when you run man is the QB can't scramble. And especially this year, every QB's fucking Lamar Jackson. So you definitely got to just make sure that you have a QB spy or something or just hope they get home. Sitting on 1st and 10, we're man coverage again. And I really do feel like he would have threw that to my man if 17 wasn't right there in like that robber spot right there. But either way, it is what it is. 1st and 10. Let's see what they do right here. They're going to take a shot soon. Sitting here in this one high again. And he tries the other side of the field. And that's an amazing interception by 24. And I love that because we get off the field without giving up any points. And we should now go into halftime with a 13-0 lead. Coming out of halftime, we're running some Tampa 2 right here. And one thing I just want to focus on this game is really make sure I'm getting my depth and not giving up anything deep. But let's see what they run right here. It looks like going to the flats and I'm coming down to make a tackle. And damn. One thing I really say is you got to focus on tackling and make sure you're really going for your cut sticks this year. But now we have 1st and 10 running cover 3 to the trips. I'm always going to try to run cover 3 to the trips. And I'm watching 3 and 3 cuts in and the user, another one. That is back-to-back games with a pick. And we're going to take this one to the house. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's what I get for being cocky. I know Coach going to say something to me about that. He didn't push 58 to the side. He want to talk only to me. Oh, he throwing a clipboard. Coach mad as it. Oh, wait, don't push me now, nigga. I will be transferring after this season. 1st and 10, they have some good field position right here. I'm trying to come down and field that run. You really don't get an assisted tackle or anything right there. I guess the game just saying I missed. But we have 19-0. We did score after that pick that I had. And let's see what they're doing right here. Running the ball again. Really testing our linebackers, seeing what our D-line and linebackers are on right now. Hopefully they step the fuck up so, they can just throw the ball to me and I get some more picks. And now they're in this trip set and they got somebody in motion. And we just sitting back in this single high reading the field. And I ain't gonna lie, if he would have threw that, that either would have been a big hit or pick. Either one I'm fine with. They closing in on a touchdown. You're running a lot of this single high. And I gotta come down this lane and make a tackle. And you see I'm trying to cut stick a little bit more. As we progress, you're just gonna keep hearing me say that because that cut stick be saving me a lot more than going for a regular hit stick. And they run the ball again, and they getting some great blocks up there, man. Having to come downhill, make a tackle. And now it's first and goal on the 8-yard line. We're gonna run some man right here. Hopefully they run something quick and we can pick it off there in the screen. Give me that. Look at the dive for that pick, man. 6'2", really showing my length and my athleticism right there. And that little 1-2. That's 3, man. We came to North Carolina to make plays. First and 10, winding down the end of the third. Unless they're running the ball right here. I like they ran it directly to the QB. Not directly to the QB. Directly to the running back. And they lost about 3 yards right there. And now we got 2nd and 13. They got us playing this little flats right here. And I'm coming down right here. I was coming down to make a tackle, but then the QB made a hell of a fucking throw. It's crazy. The QBs this year, they can really make a lot of good throws from any platform. And they can run. So you got to really be on your P's and Q's, especially playing on Heisman. Anybody watching this video, comment below what difficulty you play on. Because I don't know if it's different on, like, not Heisman, like All-American and all that. To me, it seems like All-American or maybe varsity would probably be the most realistic this year. Because Heisman, it'd be a lot of bullshit going on. But as y'all see right now, Purdue's not really getting too much anything. We're up 26-0. And let's see what they can do if they make any plays. Now we starting the fourth quarter. And as y'all see, we up 33-3. Really having a pretty dominant lead right now against Purdue. And he's taking, I thought he was taking a shot right there, but he took a check down. And like they lost some yards right there. They lost about 2 yards. And now we get 2nd and 12. And really just run a lot of cover 2, keeping everything in front of us. Nothing cheap, nothing deep. And I'm just sitting down on my drop. And they're running a screen to that running back. And really getting not too much right there. And I'm walking up on the 3rd and 7. Man, it's good cover 2. We really should be in cover 3 because if y'all see that tight end right there, if he runs a seam, that'll really fuck this up. And then look at me. I have bad leverage, bad eyes. But I do get over there and make a good tackle. But what the fuck? Man, what a turn of events. I don't think you could. I'm speechless. I don't think you could ever see that in like real life or anything. That was a bad drop by me. I had my eyes too focused on the middle at a QB, and I gave up that deep bomb to number 1. But I still came down and made a good tackle and forced a fumble, but he got up, picked it up, and ran it in for a touchdown. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, but it's all good. My offense got me. We're now up 36-10, and we got 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 2 right here. They're running the ball, coming down trying to make this tackle, and bam! That's a good hit right there, but I do not like after I make contact, he gets about an extra 4 to 5 yards right there. I need him to hit the ground instantly. It's a game of inches. I'm not trying to give up any extra yards, anything like that. And now we got 1st and 10. I got to come down and make a tackle again, and that's a short 3-yard gain, and we can live with that. 2nd and 6. Unless they're in some trips formation or in that cover 3 to that. And then the tight end's getting out. I really thought I could have had a pick right here. But either way, I'm not mad at it. We pushed them out to lose 1 yard. And now it's 3rd and 7. We're manned up right here. And they want to run the ball on 3rd and 7. That's an interesting play call. And they end up not really getting that many yards at all. 4th and 6. You know, they're going to go for it. They don't got nothing to lose right now. And running some Tampa 2 to this. But actually, it's not Tampa 2. Like, we blitzed. And he throws the out route, and he gets nothing. So we end up getting off the field right there. And that really should be the end of this game. We do end up seeing the field again in the 2nd and 10. We need some man coverage out the tight end right here. And they running the ball at the end of the game. I guess they really defeated. They don't really have no heart about them. They just running the ball, trying to get to the end of this game. 3rd and 10, we in man coverage again. This time they're throwing the ball. And the QB, he finds something over the middle, but it's not enough. It is now 4th and about 4th and inches. And they're going to go for it right here. We're just going to sit back in this cover 3. Nothing cheap, nothing deep, like I said. And they run that directly to their running back. I try to come and fill, but I do not. And I don't know where my help was right there. And I'm not going to show y'all only the good. I'm going to show y'all the bad, too. It's a 1st and 10 right here. They're running the ball. Come down. Bad angle once again. And they're getting closer to the goal line at the end of the game. It is 36-10, but I don't want to take any bad habits in the next week. See, they're throwing the ball right here, and the D-line got home pretty quickly right there. So it messed up the QB's passing. So now we're on 2nd and 10 with 1:32 left. We really just want to make sure they don't get a touchdown. Don't want to take any bad habits. Make sure we build on good tendencies. And 18, that's a great play by 18 in that cover 3. But that's what I don't get. Sometimes you'll see your CPU make plays like that. Other times you'll see them just look like they freshmen going against college players. And the QB, he keeps the ball right here. We're coming down to make that tackle. And now it's 4th and 6. Let's see what they do right here. We're running a good cover 3 to that trip side. I'm not trying to give up anything deep. And I do put 24 on a man. And let's see what he does. And he's, oh my goodness. That boy just got dunked on at the end of the game. Only thing I can say about that is I'm happy this is not a close game. Because boy, if it was and that's how we go out, I'd be devastated. But we're now up 36-17. They did score at the end of the game. They tried to do a quick onside kick and we recovered that. And that really should be the end of this game. So yeah, we do end up beating Purdue 36-17, finishing with 2 picks. Y'all be on the lookout for more videos with Alijah Axel, 2nd-year phenom at North Carolina making plays. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know what school y'all want to see me go to next. And yeah, man, charged up game.